Genshin Imbakuto stream. We are coming back here to talk a little bit about Skirk Story Quest. So let's go ahead and get that. Hello Saber from Fate, maybe welcome in. Welcome in Brushy, how are you doing? I realized I need to pull up my chat. Hold up. Let's do. Hope you're having a good Sunday, or you might have just woken up getting ready for work. Exactly. We're just chilling today. We finished the Skirk story quest this morning, so we're just gonna do our chores today. Finish up a couple of chores and call it good for this week. Yeah, I think this makes more sense like that. It's a little bit. I think only the snake was missing voice in English. That's not bad actually. Oh, and Lubin. Lubin actually did have a few voice lines in this one. That was that was nice to see. You know the funny thing is like the um I was supposed to do this yesterday and then I saw that they haven't like fully rec usually on the Genshin Impact wiki they would like record all of the text um for like every story quest. So I typically like wait for that translation before I start so it's easier to follow. But like this time like there was I don't know what happened, but whoever like updates the Genshin Impact wiki like is like on a holiday or something, I guess. And so I had to do like most of this quest completely in Japanese. Like I had to force myself to like actually follow along in the Japanese. And what was really pretty surprising is I could actually understand most of it. I would actually could understand most of it. Aside from like some very specific nuances about how um I thought you always did it. Yeah, I always do it in Japanese, but I typically have like a translation on the site just in case for like some very specific words that I can like sort of look at just like in case I don't recognize a word. Um just as like a backup, but this time I didn't have a backup at all. I was just going in completely completely in Japanese. And then I went after the quest I went back to look at the archive and just confirmed like what I thought was going on. But I think for the most part I got like pretty much the entire story. The most important parts anyway. I did miss a few nuances about how the like the Suduvignia guy, about like some nuances about his backstory. Um and but as far as like Skirk is concerned, pretty much got everything. I've yet to do it still. Alright. I won't spoil it then. Speaking of which, they did have quite a lot of like anecdotes stuff. Oh, I said the Arc. Oh, wait. Did you do the Archon quest? Oh, yes, I've done the Archon quest. So I won't spoil the Archon quest for you. But you did the Skirk story. Interesting. I did the Archon quest first before the Skirk story. Um, I don't think it matters which one you do first because they're not really connected though. So you should be fine doing it either way, I think. Skirk story felt a little bit too cheesy though, from my perspective. A little bit of cheese in there. I mean, it was done really well. Don't get me wrong, but it does seem to follow the same old cryo character sad backstory trope. uh, which is it wasn't done bad, but it was definitely very expected. Maybe part of it's also like a lot of teasers and stuff like made me sort of expect that kind of backstory from Skirk, but it did feel a little bit cheesy. I didn't watch a single trailer or teaser. I watched most of the teasers. Well, I don't think they like the teaser spoiled anything though, if that makes sense. Um but she does fall into like the cryo character sad trope. Like the I'm a cold cryo character because I'm cryo, so I have to have like a cold exterior. Until after the story, not gonna lie, it would have spoiled too much for me. Really? I don't think it spoiled much. Yeah, I think it gave you like the overall sense of like what the story is gonna be, but like it didn't like spoil much. I thought it was really nice that they tied the song into like the story. That was a nice touch. I'm still pretty interested to know like what planet she comes from though. I have a low threshold of what I consider a spoiler. I think for me, I would only count it as a spoiler if it's like a key plot point or a twist in the story. So like things like they like someone's it could be like someone's relationship with someone else or someone's real name or like it would have to be an important plot point for me. Like I wouldn't consider like many things too like if you just say like in the story like I think I definitely have a slightly higher threshold. It's not that much higher, but like if someone were to say like, oh, we were able to go into like Skirk's memories and stuff in the story, I wouldn't really consider that a spoiler because I would kind of expect that in the story quest anyway. You know? But if you told me like something about the content of her memories or like where Higashi comes, then I would consider that a spoiler. So like, it would have to be like a key plot point, I guess. Or things like, oh, in Skirt Story Quest, we eat at one min restaurant with Paimon and Skirt. Also, not a very key plot point, but it does technically is a quote unquote spoiler, but I wouldn't like it doesn't like bother me too much. Like, yeah. But if you say something like Skirt makes like erases people's memories, oh, okay, then that one's kind of a spoiler. Because that's like part of her character and what she's doing, so. It was kind of refreshing though to go through it like pretty purely in Japanese. How does she even do that? I'm not entirely sure either. But considering how she can cut off like her emotional self or like her OG self from her like current self, I wouldn't be surprised that she can cut off like people's memories of her as well. Like a lot of her kid is about cutting things off. There seems to be a common theme here. We'll just call it plot armor. Probably doing some slicing off of Irminsu's branches or something in the background. Like pruning some of Irminsu's branches as she walks around the world. And then Traveler the only one unaffected again because not recorded. I will say like I think her hair is a bit too white. I know a lot of people like her white hair. But it does put me off a little. She's technically like a almost like Ningguang, but even wider. I think like her hair is even wider than Ningguang's hair. I think the new Archon Quest may tell us more about Descenders, but I don't know. At least the Skirk story confirmed the conditions to become a Descender. Like the fact that you have to like be involved in the fate of the world. I don't know. I feel like these conditions seem very arbitrary. I don't know. like for me, like okay, sure, she doesn't want to be part of the story. Does this make her not a descender? Like, I mean, she's still like technically an alien from outer space. Like just because an alien from outer space doesn't want to meddle with Earthlings' affairs doesn't mean they're not special. No, right? So I feel like it's just a matter of semantics at that point. It's like, sure, you're not a descender, but you're still Skirk. So you still better be worth my polls. Well, the other concept is also being able to enter the world with your own power. I feel like at this point she's powerful enough to do that, though, right? Even if she didn't initially, right? At this point, you probably can. Because I think by the story's logic, it's like, okay, sure, she didn't do it herself when she first came, but I bet by now she could do it. Like, or if she didn't do that, Sotologi had to do it for her. I mean, yeah, but it's not a question of power anymore. She's like, I mean, she's probably just as powerful, or if not more powerful than the Traveler. So like, at this point, it's just a matter of semantics, right? It's like, oh, it's like the um, you're not really no wish because you got Noel. Uh-huh. account bricks, right? But by all means, like it's effectively the same thing. Do you even know if she has traveled to other worlds since that she was sent to Teyvat earlier? I don't think traveling to other worlds is a requirement though for being like the way I see it, like Descender was always like a term for like someone from outer space. And then they just decided to like say, oh no, wait. We wanted to introduce more characters from outer space, but we didn't want to like mess up our Descender arc. So let's just create another class for these folks. We just call them like aliens. Just created another term for like people like Skirk basically. I don't know what they call it in the English. I don't know what term they use in the English for Skirk. Because the translation wasn't up. But they use a specific term like Korean Sha is descender, and they use a different term in the Japanese for Skirk. Um, Something more akin to like a wanderer or like a traveling, like someone just passing by. Basically, is what it sounded like in the Japanese. I don't know what it was in the English that she called herself specifically. Um, but in the Japanese, it's like a passing guest, basically. It's what she calls herself. No, I just asked that because that was always her goal as a child, travel to other worlds. I think she'll eventually get there. I think she just said like the reason she's still like around Teyvat is to like figure out Surutarochi's roots and like um I guess become stronger like by uncovering the path of her master basically. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure she'll continue her travels elsewhere if she needs to. I don't know. They still haven't really like explained like interstellar travel quite yet, so we gotta hold off and seeing if like don't 100% know whether she has the power to travel to other worlds quite yet. But I don't think that's a requirement for being a descender. At least in the context of Teyvat, or like to be like out of Teyvat, to be someone who came from outside of Teyvat. I think. Um, I think I think that's pretty much the sort of the OG definition of dissenter, and then they decided to put more conditions on it. Makes it feel a little bit okay, bro, kind of thing. We know why our sibling isn't one. Because he was captured. And the Syndrome brought our sibling in, though I don't know at what point he joined. Oh wait, you haven't done the Archon quest, so I will not expound further on that. Actually, since you haven't done the Archon quest, the Archon quest does explain a little bit more about um that piece a little bit. I think not much more, but some additional context. In the intro, it seemed like we both came at once. Oh, like the intro sequence. Yeah, I'm still not entirely sure like what time space that's from, or whether that one is what we saw in the intro is really like the end of Genshin rather than like the start of Genshin, right? Um, there's that's I think that's still up in the air. I'm not sure what time space that's in quite yet. I don't know whether that's in the future or in the past or somewhere in between. So and based on like the new arc, like the Archon quest, like there's a high chance it's like it could be like any time. It could have been anything from like 500 years ago to like 500 years after, or like 5,000 years in the past, or it could be none of those. It could be like a place where time doesn't exist actually. uh I mean the part where we can see the two stars falling from the sky. That's like a very is that like a very like I haven't watched the intro cutscene in a long time. So like I don't even remember what you're referring to anymore. So I have to look it up. Let's see. Intro cutscene. Is this like the wishing cutscene? Am I making it up? I don't know. I haven't watched the intro cutscene in a long time, so I don't know if there's like a stars falling from the sky thing. Like if you let me see if I can find it here. Like in this is the intro cutscene, and let me just unlock Brave Audio. Uh, oh, these two stars is what you're saying. I wouldn't read too much into this scene, to be honest. I wouldn't read too much into this scene, to be honest. There's hardly like any context around like, and then like it immediately sort of fades and cuts into this scene. Like it implies like something about like there were two stars or something. Sure, but like there's actually no connection with this scene. Like this scene has no connection with like this scene entirely. Like it has no connection at all. Like these two. Like this is like scene one and scene two is like a fade out from scene two. So there's like this time space could be like entirely different from like this time space. Um so this time space could also be in the future. Actually, like it might not even have been like this is when your journey started, right? This could be the end when we meet Ether and then start flying around to like why can't it be, right? Because there's nothing in the scene shows actually, oh, they dropped down and they landed on the beach together. That never happened. Like we never landed on the beach together. I mean that has kind of already been established. So and this is also kind of like a bit of a retelling, right? Like Paimon's are kind of talking about it, and like they hint at this two stars coming to Tevat thing. But is it really? Like if you're flying down here, how do we end up like up in Celestia? Like hold on, something's up here. So it is a little like take it with a grain of salt a little bit, and then we fight. And I don't even know if this is like actually what's happening. I don't even know like at what time space this is happening, and like you get to actually choose here, and I think there's like a and what is this? What is these blocks? Like what are these Minecraft like abyss like celestial blocks? What is this? This is the real question I have. Like what is this? Is this an element? Is this abyss? Is this like what is this? Question mark. She literally fell through the fake sky from the wishing cloud. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like this cloud. This is like I think it's similar. It's similar to like when is it Power the Void? No, it's different from the Abyss, right? This is like the Cataclysm blocks. Um and like I think it appears I think you see it a little bit like when Mavica breaks the fake sky, they're like or like Ruinova, right? Like when like Ruinova has like this kind of color as well. Like so I don't know if this is like some kind of like other like abyssal power or but it only appears like in this scene and then like in random scenes of like the cataclysm when we get like random flashbacks and stuff. So it is kind of weird. So that's the one I'm sort of most interested in figuring out. I mean like Hersher or Void powers from Honkai Impact. I don't know what that is. So as far as I know that's not part of the Genshin story. um Hersher or Void. I guess if they use the same color, maybe it's whatever that is. But I don't know what that means in the Genshin. Google Hersher or Void. Does it have the same like color? Hersher or Void. Hersher or Void. Is this just a waifu? Same model. Oh, you mean like the same model as the sustainer heavenly principle. I see what you mean. It's like her power. Maybe. but you did the skirt quest, right? So like I think Skirk does talk a little bit about it, not so much. I don't know if the power of the void is the same thing as the power of the abyss. Maybe it is from this context. But Skirk in a story quest does talk about like the elements of Tivat coming from the realm of light. Um or like the seven elements, which kind of makes sense, right? The seven colors of the rainbow is like you split the you split light with a prism and you get like the seven elements. So it kind of makes sense from that perspective. But then she talks about like the abyss is the power of I guess it's called the power of the void a little bit. Slash abyss, power of the abyss. Comes from the realm like the light realm versus like the void realm essentially. Interesting thing to not look at Honkai Impact Structure that we explore other worlds and how they are impacted by Honkai. They tend to call it abyss. I see, I see. So everyone has a different name for the abyss. Skirk does actually call um Skirk actually does call like the abyss power like from the void, I think. Like the void realm or something. I'm hoping like the abyss like we do eventually do get like abyss elements in like Genshin 2 at least. And I hope there's seven of them. People are like saying, "Oh, I want the eighth element abyss." No, no, no. If we got seven elements from the light realm, we need seven elements from the void realm, from the abyss realm. That would be really cool, actually. And can you imagine like everyone who pulls for Skirt? Imagine like in Genshin 2 when we venture outside of Tivat, like Skirt just gets an entirely new elemental kit, like that is pure like abyss power. That would be pretty cool. It's gonna be so not intuitive. I mean, they could make it work. Like Pokemon has had like a ton of elements, right? I think almost like 20 elements at this point. I don't know the exact number, but Pokemon has like a ton of elements and they make it work. Um Granted they don't have to like create elemental reactions and stuff, but there's definitely a way to for an elemental system to increase to 14 elements. So name me a few Abyss Void elements. You just gotta use your creativity, right? I mean, aren't don't doesn't Star Rail have a bunch of like weird sounding elements as well? Like what remembrance, nihility, tranquility, so on and so forth. What elements there? Void is literally the lack of matter. No, it's actually I think they think of it slightly differently, right? They think of it slightly differently. I think they think of it as antimatter a little bit. Star Rail no Star Rail only has quantum and imaginary elements. What you said are paths? Oh, okay, okay. Wait. So quantum and imaginary are not paths? So you can see you can as you can tell I don't play Star Rail. I just know that there are certain characters with like weird with very weird if it's a very weird elemental system that is not an elemental system. Isn't there like the hunt or something? Something of the hunt? There's like isn't the hunt like a path as well? Well, in any case, whatever that thing is something that they could do with the void, right? Like the void elements. Well, say, hey, welcome in, Leanne. How you doing? No, you can't be following the path of nihility and be lightning. Leanne cranks it. Welcome in, Leanne. How you doing? Wait, so Stario has how many paths and how many elements? Does it mean like every character has like a path and an element in Stario, or is it like how does that work? Coming home from hospital. No, Leanne, what happened? I hope you're doing okay. Or at least if you're visiting someone, I hope whoever you're visiting is doing okay. Yeah, we all good? Okay, okay. Was visiting? Okay, okay. I hope nothing too bad happened and whoever you're visiting is recovering well. Hospitals scare me, stare you, Ymila. Hospitals are pretty scary. Yeah, they're good. Okay, that's good to hear. Hospitals have a weird smell. I know that's always been my impression. But also like, because hospitals are also full of like technically sick people. Like it's also like like it's not like a super safe place to be in either. Yeah, it's a weird smell for real. Yeah, it's a smell of sterilization. Like they have to like spray like sprays everywhere because there are too many germs in the hospital. I saw a ton of people wearing masks. Yeah, and you have to wear a mask. Go wait. You, I mean that you have to kind of do that, right? Because you're taking care of sick people in the hospital, and there are all these like um you know germs flying around. So everybody's got to like suit up. Like you got to be like in your hospital hazmat suits when you're in there. I think it's happened before. Like in my, I know my mom has been to the hospital several times, and like I think one of those times, like she was actually doing fine, and then like she stayed in the hospital for a while, and then she got sick at the hospital, and I had to stay a couple more days. And we're like, "Yep, just picked up some virus from the hospital. Guess it happens." Face palm. On one hand, hospitals are very clean and have very insane air filtration system, but many people are sick, so I don't know the chance of getting well being in the hospital outside of it. I think generally, like sometimes you're just unlucky, right? Like it's probably about the same. But the important thing is not so much like what location you're in, but how many people you come into contact with, like come into close proximity with. And hospitals are probably just as dangerous as like any space with a lot of people in it, because it tends to be pretty dense space where a lot of people are in general. Um, and I would say that most people in the hospital are not in the hospital because they have a contagious disease or anything. Um, so like COVID and stuff is sort of an exception, right? Like you really had to like be in a hazmat suit and stuff. But aside from like pandemics, and contagious stuff, like most people are not in the hospital because they have like contagious disease. Because if they did, they would be like, locked up. Not so much locked up, but like under like a quarantine ward or something. Yeah, the person next to my mom kept moaning and yelling for nothing. They were in pain probably, right? My mom was so pissed. Yeah, it can definitely be. Sometimes you gotta give them the benefit of the doubt. Like just they're probably in pain. Like if I were in their shoes, I'd probably be like dying as well. Yeah, that's why I didn't say anything. Although I will say like moaning and yelling probably doesn't help the pain. Probably. Like when I my mouth has no filter, bro. Like when I'm in like severe pain, like I don't actually make any noise. Like because it doesn't help. Like the like if I'm in severe pain, like the best like I just curl up into a ball and hope it goes away. That's kind of like my first reaction. Like, I generally don't yell because it doesn't help. Like you're using energy to yell, and it's like it's just gonna make the pain worse. So it's it's not something I can prescribe, but painkillers do help quite a bit though. Um, you just can't like get too dependent on them. But I think over the years I've gotten like a lot. My pain tolerance has like gone down the drain. Like these days I get really annoyed even at the smallest pain. But I think in a sense that's also like good because generally like if you're feeling pain, it means something is wrong and you should probably address it and not like let it fester. So Lehan, I saw you had C6 skirt. Congratulations. Looking forward to using her in Imaginarium. You should probably put her in Imaginarium actually. Um, I believe this new event mini game thing like doesn't have any voice lines if I'm not wrong. I don't know if you guys have done the new. I don't know what it's called, like a board game event or something. There's like a match event matching some fruits event or something. Congratulations on C6 Lehan skirt. That's the way. C6 Lehan. Yeah, we just did our skirt story quest this morning, so C6 R0. R0 just means nothing. No sig. Is her signature super important? Probably not, right? I heard Escoffier is more important than her signature, so to some degree you can consider Escoffier her signature. Unless he swiped. Gotta swipe to get power of the whale. I mean her power is literally she literally has a whale as a pet, so it's decent. Gives a bunch of attack which she lacks severely and not like she can use Bennett without penalties. Oh yeah, that's right. Where's Hydro Bennett? Give me Hydro Bennett. Hoyo. Give me Hydro or Cryo Bennett. So far we have Electro Bennett and Bennett. Those are the only two Bennetts we have, right? I don't think we have any other Bennetts. Yansan came close to Bennett, yeah. That's about it. Honestly, like if they're power creeping the 5 stars, they should be power creeping the 4 stars as well. Come on, Hoyo. Come on, Hoyo. I wanna see my Xingqiu power creep. After making her a 4 star was a conscientious decision. Well, I mean, I feel like that's a bit of a given, but unless we actually think like Hoyo is literally rolling dice every time they create a character, like those random character generators. And I'm pretty sure anything they've done was a conscientious decision, right? Can you imagine like the Hoyo team going through like people's feedback and just like rolling dice to decide like which feedback they will address? And it just happens like they never ever land on the feedback that says give me artifact loadouts. I mean they would have to make her better than Bennett if she was 5 star. And we know how every attack scaling character is already balanced with Bennett in mind. Yeah, the fact that they released Bennett means they just have to balance everything around Bennett. And I guess part of Skirt's kit is also like, okay, we're not gonna let you use Bennett with her. Suck it up. And then people are still like running her melt anyway. Lol. And just seeing like a melt Skirt team. Well, to be exact, Skirt gets a support in that team. And then Xiangling is melting. Which means everyone will get a massive boost if Yansan was 5 star, which means no Yansan will be big damage loss on your account. I I do feel like I mean they've done something similar on like Shilonen, right? Like from the Shilonen side of things. Like if you don't have a 5 star Shilonen, it's also big damage loss on your account, right? Like um Same for like Zitlali for melt teams, right? Or Escoffier for freeze teams, right? So I don't think like Yansan is special in that sense. I do feel like Yansan was always meant to be a 4-star, that's why she's a 4-star. Not so much that they wanted to make her a 5-star, but they couldn't, you know? Um, at least with Benno who's in preview can ensure we have the best buffer. Yeah, I guess she's still the best buffer in that sense that Zitlavi and Shilonen are not really buffers, they're more like debuffers to that extent. But Bennett technically isn't like was only free for like 4.0, right? So like technically only if you were around for 4.0 you would get a free Bennett. Then again, Bennett is always in every banner, so as long as you're pulling, you probably get Bennett. So, it's not about who was a 4-star. They could have released Aoife to be a Bennett side grade, and it wouldn't have mattered. I guess I don't quite get your point. Like, as long as the side grade was a 4-star, that's what mattered. Is your point that they're afraid of releasing any other Bennetts? Is that your point? In which case, like, yeah, probably. But also, stop being afraid of releasing more Bennetts. Just give us more Bennetts. Come on. As long as the side grade was a 4-star. Huh. So you actually think like they will never release a 5-star Bennett? Is that what you're saying? Like Hoyo would just never do it. My point is that they're afraid of power keeping Bennett as a 5-star. That would be a massive backlash. Oh, you're saying because if they release the 5-star Bennett, they would. I mean, they're already power creeping Abyss though. Like I don't think like them releasing a 5-star Bennett or not. I mean, sure, it might be like worse if they release a 5-star Bennett, but regardless of whether they release a 5-star Bennett or not, they've been power creeping Abyss just based off like the 5-star DPSs. So, I mean, sure, people will be mad, but people will be just as mad as like what's happening now. I think like people are already mad. um, so I'm not sure if that's actually what's stopping them. Like the fact that like they're scared of a 5-star Bennett. Like, in fact, like now that I think about it, like that's probably coming soon. Actually, like a 5-star Bennett is probably coming soon. Like they've started power creeping on the DPS side. Like they have. You're right that they haven't really power creeped too much on the buffing side. Right now they don't have like we don't really have like a universal buffer. Like that Bennett sort of provides a little bit, like just a universal attack buff. Like they've started like creating these 5-star characters that buff selectively, like Escoffier and um I think like some upcoming characters too. Like they've been like buffing like specific reactions and stuff, but not like a universal buffer. But I don't see that out of the question. I definitely think it's in the Hoyo's cards at some point. They just haven't played it yet. But everyone is so balanced with Bennett in mind. So imagine the new attack buffer releases 5-star, they would have to match Bennett's on at on top of being a healer. That's a lot to ask. But yeah, Bennett definitely does a lot. So like as someone who like heals and also provides damage and also provides a ton of energy. Honestly, she provides a ton of energy as well. With his kit. Because because of within his burst, he does get reduced cooldown with his E, so he does provide quite a bit of energy over time. And the new Abyss content is balanced with the new 5-star in mind, then you can imagine how far behind everyone would be without that 5-star. But I feel like they would do that. Like I feel like Mihoyo would actually do that. Since when has Mihoyo listened to the community about power creep? Well, we'll see. We'll see like once 6.0 drops. The community has been pretty vocal about power creep right now. Hopefully in part 2, yeah. Yeah, but the community has been pretty vocal about power creep right now. So depending on what we see in 6.x, I think we can have a pretty surefire way to determine like how Hoyo is responding to the power creep allegations. Because it's not just like I mean, before like it used to just be like a few people here and there complaining about this being harder, and like everyone else saying, "Oh, it's going to clear with 4 stars." But it's becoming a lot more clear now that even like the content creators who are doing the 4 star abyss clears are being a lot more vocal about power creep. Um, so like even in the in the like the poor dude like you posted that clip of literally molding over his run. Um, power creep started with Numi, yeah, but it continued. Which is the point, right? Yeah. Maybe because Bro was a dragon. You see, like, I think if they release like one character that's super strong or one or two characters super strong, and then that was like the only one, then that's fine, right? But now, because like it's been a full year, well, 2 full years, like 4.0 to almost the end of 5. Coming to 5.8 at this point, right? Like, it's more than just like a. Maybe if New Villet was released, you could argue like, oh, it's just a one-off thing because he's a dragon. Bro is Hydro Sovereign, right? Sure. Or and then Furina's Archon, then sure. And then Arlecchino came out, and then Mavica came out, and then Silali came out, and then Barbaressa came out. To technically power creep like almost all the electrodes. And then now Skirt comes out. Well, Scorpia and then Skirt comes out, right? And so it's definitely like long gone from like, oh, this is just a one-off Dragon Sovereign, Hydro Dragon Sovereign, Pyro Archon, just gotta be good kind of thing, to like no, by the way, we are actually power creeping and we are being very intentional about it. And by the way, you need to pull for like these two other characters as well, so that you have their best in slot team, by the way. Just saying. Like you can't just like survive on like that one character, one DPS character, and you can't really use them with the other 4 star supports unless you really want, if you want them to be in their best team. And they're being very intentional about that. And it's a trend. I mean, I can say it's a trend now because it started with Mavica, and now we have like the Escoffier Skirt combo. So it's a trend now. Like it's actually like this is what they're doing, you know. And so it's become very clear, and the community has been pretty aware and has been sort of pushing back on this a little bit. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe in the start, like 6.0 to 6.2, we'll start to see like MiHoYo's sort of true colors as to like, okay, now that they've tried their experiment, this power creeping experiment, and they've received like a bunch of like feedback on it, and and yes, if you haven't posted in the surveys, make sure you complain about power creep in those surveys. Uh, but if like once we see 6.0 to 6.2 and what MiHoYo decides to release in those banners, we can have a pretty good sense of future trend for power creeping, or like how MiHoYo is thinking about strategizing their next like the Snesh Naya characters, Tarisa and all that. So like how else they're trying to like uh squeeze the community out of their polls. I think we'll definitely get a really strong sense pretty early on in the 6.x patch, so we'll see. And honestly, like there's a very good chance I will probably stop No Wish at some point. Um because it is kind of getting a little bit pointless. And I think probably like I'll wait like a few more patches and see what they're doing about power creep. I'd like to force my friends to play the game the way they want, but I can't stress enough how important that is. Yeah, and having him at higher constellations as well is also pretty important. So luckily when I started using him, he was already like C4. Yeah, I feel like when I started using him, like I was probably still in like Crescent Pike Xiangming at some point. Took some time to C6 though. Yeah, they haven't updated the shop in a long time, and people have been complaining about that a little bit. I do think in 6.0 that will probably be one of the first couple of changes. Like adding in new people to the shop, maybe a new character to the standard. That could work out pretty well actually. Xingqiu is still not C6, oh really? Dang. I guess it is pretty hard to get to C6, huh? Because there's no like 4-star pity. See, this is why we need 4-star pity. I don't know, just have like a 4-star banner with the wishes where like you can pull for 4 stars with pity or something, I don't know. Or like just do the fate system thing like they did for the weapons for 4 stars. That could be like a nice layer over the banner. So is it not just Amber and Kaya that are not the standard banner? I swear I never get them. Amber, Kaya, and Lisa, I think. Yeah, I don't know why they never like really get reruns. It's kind of weird. I guess you just buy them at the shop. So like, the point is to like use your rebates to get those OG. If you want those OG constellations, like I really wouldn't recommend Amber, but at least Kaya I would recommend. Kaya has pretty good usage. I use Kaya quite a lot. I'm using Kaya this Abyss as well, so I can definitely see Kaya. Lisa maybe not so much, but I do know at a higher Lisa constellation she's becoming a lot more useful as well. I feel like artificial rarity, yeah. Like they're only 4 stars, so they're not supposed to be that rare, but they're like super rare just because of the way everything is set up. Kind of like Tinari's bow, right? Hunter's Path. That one is super rare too. Hunter's Path is super rare. Cause it only came out when he was first run as a limited character, and then he was thrown into standard banner right after. And then the weapon just disappears from the face of the planet. So that one will probably come back with the Sumeru Chronicle Wish. Which might be in a couple patches actually, like what, 5-6 patches away. We might get it at some point pretty soon. I think out of all the Chronicle though, Natlan Chronicle will be huge. Natlan Chronicle banner will be like insane. But that's only speaking from like because they were just released perspective. If they keep committing to power creep, can you imagine a Natlan Chronicle banner being like as mad as the Chronicle banners right now? That would actually be insane. Like imagine characters like Shilonen and Silali not being worth your pulls anymore. That would be insane actually. But that's kind of what I see happening, right? Eventually they're going to be on a Chronicle banner, and the Chronicle banner is supposed to be this banner where it's not worth it to use your limited wishes, your intertwined fates. I can't imagine like how much stronger characters need to be to for like a Shilonen and Silali pull to feel bad. You know? Like how much stronger do you think like Sarita needs to be for that to happen? That's actually like insane. Kaya is surprisingly usable teammate for Skirt. Kaya is pretty good damage. Pretty good application. The cool thing is that Kaya works really well in freeze because he generates double the energy when his E causes a freeze. And I think that's what quite a lot of people overlook sometimes. Like because of that, he can generate energy pretty well in a freeze team. And he can use his skill like pretty often. Like I think it's a 7-second cooldown. It's either 7 or 8 seconds cooldown, I don't remember, but it's a pretty short cooldown. And you can get like if you freeze every time, you can I think it's 4 particles every time if it's a freeze. People overlook freeze because it's not reliable. Yeah. But when it works, like against enemies that can be frozen, like the hydro um what do you call it? Whether it's hydro slimes or like hydro based enemies, or just enemies that can be frozen if you apply hydro to them first. That's how Blizzard Strayer set is so bad now. I I think a big part of this scene that didn't work for me was that they were all blobs. That was the one thing I didn't like about this scene. Like this entire thing would have been a lot cooler if they had drawn like the characters out. And maybe they're just hiding like the identities of these like characters in the backstory. But I just feel like seeing all the blobs walking around just made it feel so much less impactful. This could have been so much more impactful. If there were like actual faces and like like a whole like you could see like what the bad guys look like and all that. So this is kind of like my point where like Genshin has a great story, but their storytelling could definitely improve so much. Honestly, the voice actor is just hard carrying this cutscene right now. Because if it weren't for the voice actors, like you wouldn't even be immersed in that in this backstory whatsoever. This here isn't kind of a bad spot, mostly because enemies can be frozen. But if they just change the wording a bit, if they just change the cut trigger and like duration conditions of it a little bit, I think it could be safe. I have a suspicion the invaders of Skirt were IPC. I don't know what IPC is. But don't you think so? Like, wouldn't it be so much better if this cutscene had like actual faces and humans instead of these random blobs? Google it for a summary. IPC. I feel like the blobs Interterrestrial Peace Corporation. Interesting. Yeah, that slightly irked me too. Especially the mini skirt blob. Like, what is this? What is this mini skirt blob doing here? Like, could you not have like made her a little girl? At least make Skirt a little girl this scene. Like, come on. Like, they have like the little girl drawings everywhere else, but not in this scene. Hey, welcome in Matrix Front. Thanks for the follow. Hope you're enjoying the stream. You should stand up, dance like that, enjoy the game. You're welcome in. Yeah, that's a good idea. I was definitely not expecting because I didn't see you chatting, but thanks for coming in and chatting. You enjoyed the game. I'm guessing you also play Genshin. Pretty much they're like the big corpa of the universe. They stretch out to every world and establish trade and bring order and peace to it while being shady. Like the Fatui, kind of. I try to max out every character in my team card and I try make him all overpower, but my RNG is. Are you talking about a specific like character, like Skirk, or kinda like the Fatui? Okay, maybe not as overtly evil as the Fatui. This was my favorite part of the story quest, by the way. Like the Skirk playing the guitar. This was my favorite part. They did tease it in the version trailer though, so I kind of expected it already. But I wanted to do same damage like what I see in YouTube. Which character are you like? Are you trying to like damage max out? They do have harbingers too, but they call them stone hearts, huh? Stone hearts, huh? I'm guessing they're very cold people. Xiangling? Ah, okay, okay. If you're trying to like melt Xiangling, then yeah, like probably putting her like Sitlali and Bennett. And the last character would probably like either Shilonen or like an Nemo Shredder. It's so hard to get all best of artifact. Just gotta keep farming. Like people do act a little bit like, oh, I can do a lot of damage, it means I'm really good, but it's honestly it's because they're really lucky a little bit. Yeah, a lot of it is just RNG and artifacts. That is kind of the artifact grind. They have made it slightly better by giving us like the new dust mechanic and the elixirs. By the end of the day, you still gotta farm a lot of artifacts to get there. Like you could do it well for like one character, but then what about your next character, right? And all that. I hate the game with this system. I don't like hate the game, but I do hate the system for sure. Like the artifact system is definitely the worst part of the game. Easily the worst part of the game. The good thing is that there are a lot of other parts of the game that can be nice. So I don't hate the game, I mean just the system. Yeah, the artifact system is terrible. That one I definitely agree with. I'm gonna quickly pop in here and see what the buff is. If it's good, we'll try Chamber 3. Oh boy, we got it. We got the attack plus 20. I see so many streamers have the best crit. When I look at my team, they all got below 200 crit. I get so mad. Alright, hold on, Matrix, come. Let me cheer you up a little bit. I'm probably like the most unlucky streamer ever. Here's my crit rate, 51, 53. Here we go. And honestly, she has like some pretty good artifacts. Like honestly, Xiangling's artifacts are not bad at all. You got the same as me? Alright, high five. Look at this. This is what I would call like a reasonable. Look at this artifact that I'm not gonna reshape it, but just look at it. Look at how sad this is. I'm not gonna reshape it because it wasn't a 4-line start, but look at how sad this is. This could have been so good. An onset pyro damage goblet. Ruined. And then look at this. I had to get like an ER sense because I need her on ER, but all of my ER sense are pretty bad. So this is like my best ER sense for her. Look at this other ER sense that went to flat attack. Amazing. And this is what I have to work with here. Look at this other ER sense that I could have picked, but nope, it's even worse because it went flat. It went HP%. But you know. So I'm on this one now. At least it gave me some attack. Is Constellation a must to have, or is it alright to just max out talent? So I don't have cons. I have no cons on my Xiangling. And but I did max out her talents. I did triple crown her. You don't have to triple crown her, you only need to crown her Pyronado if you want to save on your crowns. I just triple crown her because I like Xiangling. I'm not rich. I'm not rich neither, so definitely not rich. It does look like we got the attack percent, so you can actually see like what my teams are. But yeah, the IPC tried to establish trade once. Connected to Belobog to the rest of the world. Establishing trade seems like a not entirely bad thing. You know? Now this is gonna be a really long chamber. So just bear with me because they all have Dendro resistance. I think even the Gluttonous Yunkosaur has a pretty high Dendro resistance. But we're not running. We're just getting through this so that we can get to the Copelius fight. And they had soldiers come in to try to strong arm people. That sounds like a Fatui a little bit. Why does it sound like the United States a little bit as well? Anyway. Oh. Alright, Yunkosaur time. I used to play League of Legends, but I quit doing this ranked solo queue. The more I think about it, the more it's better. much money I put in. How's Tignari dead? Oh my god, I gotta restart. Sorry guys. Retry. Oh my gosh. I didn't think he had the I'm a fire in my laser moment. My fault. Oh, no worries, no worries. You read, I do read chat, and they had kind of like how they were nice when they came to Skirk's world. Then one day decided to, yeah. Why does that remotely remind me of like, you know, colonialism and what happened with the Americans? Hold up. Anyway, yeah, I never played League. But I do know League has like a bunch of like. Do you actually? I think most of the pay to like you mostly people pay money in that game to for skins, right? If I'm not wrong, it's mostly just skins, right? I don't think there's like a pay to win element to it, right? I just uninstalled League for a month. Instead of the game literally brings so much rage and cancer. Yeah, yeah. League is not a great game. I think I tried League once, but I'm originally like a Dota player, so that's my sort of my go-to MOBA if I'm playing a MOBA. League is just a worse game than Dota. It's just a bit more popular because it was a lot more heavily marketed in the US than What? What is this? Wait, I had my shield up. Why is this guy one-shotting me? Okay, okay, hold up. Honkai Impact 3 is our solo system. Genshin is a very weird small bubble. IPC is literally inter-astral. Daryl takes place all over the universe. I mean, the theory is that Teyvat is just one of the planets, right? Or something that the Traveler, who is technically a Trailblazer or used to be a Trailblazer at some point. Genshin is way better, chill, less predator or toxic, and you have a card carrying bot side of mid laner and top laner, whatever. You just take one misstep and team blame you, yeah. Yeah. It's not a great game if you want to relax, for sure. I think there's definitely a lot of rage because it's full of people or like kids, I guess. I don't want to say people. I'm sure there's full of some people as well, but mostly kids who are like they're still in the stage of like I need to prove myself to be better than other people in order to make me feel good about myself. They're still in that stage, and I think everybody does go through that stage at some point, right? In your like while you are like Bro, what is this guy? Why is this guy hitting so hard? Am I doing something wrong? Let me think. Oh, is it because I don't have pyro? Is that why he hits harder? Because I'm not applying pyro to like his little. That might be why. I never heard about the Trailblazer theory. I think the Trailblazer theory is like where, yeah, like where travelers used to be a Trailblazer and then they got stuck and now they're, but they can resume their Trailblazer like after the Teyvat events. Rank is worst game ever. I mean like solo duo queue. You can't carry game even though you're better than 1, 2, 3 over in a game for your enemy team all have 4 items, it's GG. I definitely feel like League is a little bit more one-sided in the sense that like once you get like a bit of a lead, it's quite difficult to come back. It's a little bit different in Dota. Dota, you can definitely win from like almost any point in the game, and there are a lot of players who, you know, still think like, oh, it's over kind of thing, but that's not actually true in Dota. In Dota, it's actually pretty fair in the sense like you always have a shot. So I did play that for some time, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's still like, okay, I'm just gonna keep dodging this guy. Okay, okay, I dodged him, right? I can hit him now. This is not gonna be fun though. Okay, what happens when he gets all his flame abobs? Does he become very strong? Oh wait, I actually... How did I burn them up? Oh, I must have burned them with Dendro somehow. That's interesting. I must have been able to burn them with Dendro. But Dendro like applies burning to the ground. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't think of that interaction at all. It's a stress game, it's definitely a really stress game. I always assumed Traveler was just too powerful to living the strong ability to resonate. Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, I think it's like, because it's implied like they were descenders and like aliens, I sort of thought like they might go with the Trailblazer route. I don't think that's necessarily true though, like they don't really have to go with that route at the end of the day. That's only like if they really wanted to connect like Star Rail to Genshin, which I'm not like a huge fan of, by the way. It might be true because they're all like in the same sort of universe and stuff, so maybe there's some truth there. Uh oh, he got all three. Okay, I need to be careful here. I'm just gonna dodge. I'm just gonna dodge. Dodge! Yes! I'm a returning player, bro. What's the best way to farm Primo? Play every day. You're taking advice from the person who probably has the most Primos. Besides Nobleeds, probably. Now he does say our brother wasn't a descender. Yeah, but that's only the descender by the descender meaning, not by the out of this world meaning, right? They're still like not from Tevat. They're just defined differently because Ermin still has a record of them. So basically not a descender only by name, but they're technically still like not part of the world. I don't know, maybe I'm bad. It makes sense to connect it to the rest. Otherwise, too much mystery. The thing for me is that because I don't play the other games, I'm not invested in them. I can see why you would like it though, because like it would connect the dots on like the other games that you see, but for me like it doesn't add any extra value because I don't play Star Rail and I don't, you know, it doesn't like, I don't have that cool factor that other people might get out of it. Okay. Yeah, I just have to watch over his lasers. Nice, I do watch all anime. Are you a fan of anime as well? I think my favorite anime right now is Frieren. I imagine like at the end of Genshin, we still wouldn't know what the world is. I would hope we do though. Like they better answer that question. Whoa, I've never seen this guy do this move. Have you seen this before? Just like slap it with his tail? What the? Okay, I'm home now. Welcome home. I like overpowered anime where male character players get all the attention of females and get stronger, but it sounds like a shonen. Sounds like a classic shonen harem type of anime. They have to tie it with the other universes. Do they though? Could their answer just be different from like the other universes? Could it just be a different answer, I guess? Do they really have to tie it? Okay. He's almost dead. But he's gonna have his thing soon too. So I do want to dodge a little bit. Aha, can't catch Kirara. Okay. Just die, just die. Alright, we got it. Why does it take 10 minutes to kill it? Because this guy has high danger resistance, that's why. And I'm trying to run like Inari on it. Considering how one of the game takes place over the whole universe, I'd say so. Like, how do you ignore one off? Gotta be some explanation. I know, Hoyoverse is, I guess it is Hoyoverse after all. Like, I would say like, I don't mind if they connected. I just don't want it to be like a huge plot point for me, right? You need more element in this boss so you one shot. I'm not going for this boss. I'm actually just recharging for the next boss actually. And same for this half. My real goal is Chamber 3. So for me, like, as long as I manage to clear this in time, which I might not actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I took too long with the first half.
理不尽だよ。料理の時間だよ。師匠の技を食らいなさ。
What's the other?
怖がらないで。みんながそばにいてくれるわ。熱々でしょ。風邪ひくなよ。燃えろ。それ。話が通じないなら。
Abyss's Heart Saber carry me? Oh gosh. Oh wait, is this guy? Okay. This guy looks. Okay, I remember now. Okay, it shouldn't be too bad if I stay alive. I think. But he's gonna fly into the air, and that would be very annoying for me. That is the only. I definitely did not mean to use Xiangling first there. It's okay. It's okay. She's just supporting my Kaya. Kaya's doing the damage, right? Let's go, Kaya. Come on, Kaya. Do your thing. Whoa, okay. Heck L. Okay, dodge that, dodge that. Oh no, it's bombing. Okay, we can beat him in time. We can beat him in time. We can beat him in time. We have 2 minutes. We got this. We got this. Hold up. Sorry guys, I'm not reading chat because I'm locking in right now. I can see you guys chatting, but I'm locking in. Okay, hold up. What is this? Oh no, that's bad. That's bad. Shield. You can't kill me when I have shield. Okay, good job. Bennett, I need you to heal. Oh no, now I don't have any energy for anything. This is bad. Hold up. Does he sap my energy? Is that why? Oh, that's annoying. That is definitely annoying if that's what's happening. Good thing is Layla does protect me a little bit. What? Is she already getting shield up again? Oh my gosh. You better not fly in the air. Yeah, nice. Nice. We're very close. We're very close. Do I need to use something? Okay, we got it. Okay, just in time. Okay, Chamber 3 is where it's at, boys. Okay, I gotta go buy. Okay, have good work, Brushy. He's 1v9, he's smurfing. What's going on, Lihan? Alright, let me just catch up with chat here. What is this? 100 primo each floor, I would take the bet. It wouldn't connect super deeply in lore like with all the Aeons. Do you have maxed out all character? I mean all crit rate and all level 90? No, I would never have that. Oh wait, that was too brushy. I wish I had to say. You'll notice that I do have. Oh my gosh, I do have crit rate benediction. Okay, I have no excuses now, guys. I got no excuses now. We locked it in today. I even got crit rate buff. Like there's like no I don't have anything else to say except I need to get this. Whoa, these guys. What the? Hacks. Okay, one is down, one down.
が聞こえる。見えないだろ。ついてきて。断罪の名にお荷物です。邪魔。よいしょ。角もか前がありです。試練満員だよ。そこ。そうだ、どうぞ。姿を見せ。音が聞こえる。魔法のラップよ。夜の権限よっ。
Okay, that was a lot.
根こそぎにしてあげる。見えないだろ。やっ。
Alright, Copelius, come back here. Come back here, you.
お嬢様のお
Doesn't matter who I hit, right? For either of these.
お荷物です。断罪の名。魔法のラップ。一応目を覆えば。試練満員だよ。
Oh man. Why did he move his shield the moment I used my burst? That was bad. There we go. Also nice shirt here, but that school rejected me. Hey, welcome in. This is like a really old shirt, Leanne. Okay. Okay. Still, I got rejected from the twice. Well, if it helps, it makes me feel any better. This was the only one that accepted me, so I got rejected from everywhere else that I applied to. So I'm not the only one who has had to face. I mean, you're not the only one who has had to face a bunch of rejections. Just put it that way.
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。傷なんて痛まない。
ごっくん。料理の時間だよ。話が強い。
風邪ひくなよ。これ。
星の五角は。
こいつはどうだ。
呼びかけに応える。
全力攻撃だ。くらえ。おとなしくしやがる。
師匠の技を食らいなさい。邪魔しないで。
すまんすまん。
Frozen Flow. I don't know what that is, but I got a new achievement, guys. That's pretty good.
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。これ。燃えろ。
話が通じないなら叩くまで。星の五角は。
こいつはどうだ。
ごっくん。
燃えろ。
はっ。一オーパー。火を。
みんなは俺が守れ。せ
それ完成。
これ。
師匠の技を食らいなさい。はっ。料理のいや。
こいつはどうだ。
怖がらないで。邪魔しないで。
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。すまんすまん。よし。
ウォーパー。火をせはい。呼びかけに応える星たちよ。
くらえ。みんなは俺
I was pretty good here, actually. Now that I think about it. Maybe if I optimize this a bit more, like 5 minutes is actually possible.
風邪ひくなよ。
That would be pretty
怖
pog.
がらないで。完成。
Oh my gosh.
星の五角。
Should have shielded
み
first.
んながそばに。
師匠の技を食らいなさい。邪魔しないで。呼びかけにこ。せっと。
みんなは俺が守れ。もう
熱々でしょ。
となしくしやがる。すまんぞ。
Oh, okay, we got this. We got this.
怖がらないで。
We only need 1 star, so we're good. Wow, we actually could have 2-star this. That's insane. We're not gonna go for it because, like, it doesn't matter. Like, it's not gonna get us to 33. But the fact that we can actually, like, 2-star this, like, that was super close to 2-starring. That's huge. Let's go. Let's go. LFG. I could never. Woo! Oh wow, they have a nice summary now. They even gave me the 50 primos. Okay. Dang. That's pretty cool. You're 1v9. Actually 1v9. Yeah. Actually 1v9. Alright, let's make sure I claim my... Oh, it auto claims for me now. That's nice. Okay, okay. So when you finish it, it actually auto claims for you now. That's pretty cool. So Chamber 3 is actually like 2-starable for me, which is pretty cool. So Kaya, they're really helping out a lot. And Layla is like MVP. I think Layla is MVP for Secret Source. Like with her burst and E up, like it can't do it. So it like she does enough cryo hits. Chamber, you're Warcraft 3. It's been a... I played Warcraft 3 a long time ago, Lihan, but I don't think I have it on my computer anymore. But I definitely did play Warcraft 3, yeah. It's been a while, I have to like find it from the depths of probably some very old computer sitting around somewhere. I was trying to play multiplayer. Is that game like still technically around? Like is there still an online thing going on with it? But when I played it, I used to play on like I believe it was like G Arena. A long time ago. I don't even know if that is still like active. If that thing is actually still active or not anymore. But okay. Well, I did hear that this event is actually that doesn't actually have like a voice component to it. So I'm gonna just go ahead and do it. So going through the campaign, I got to the part where Arthas goes evil. Nice, nice. Starts turning everyone undead. It's actually pretty cool. What's your keep saying are useless. Look at the things you write. Possibly, probably. How can I supposed to build this mathematical model? Very good times indeed. I don't have enough time, not to mention I'm from Kashara War. How am I supposed to know how to measure impacts on living organisms? How am I supposed to do with fungi? You want me to stick hand and let it bite me? So I can write down something like, that's a powerful bite. Darvish, you're from Amurta Darshan. Bat me up here, will you? If you really want me, I have to start by saying that your grasp of basic biology is shockingly poor. Surely everyone knows fungi don't have mouths. Do they know? Do they? What that mushroom guy we saw? We don't accidentally have precise models. Research isn't aimed at stuffy old scholars. Purpose of this is to provide knowledge to children. Let's go. We're kids. No need to argue. I pretty much finished everything I was working on and reviewed Astaria's conclusions. Data can be just the ones that's what's open up testing. I'm not asking you that certain someone is. Can you two please knock it off? But these two are like arguing with each other. I'll go check with the paint stride. Speaking of the test, I don't suppose you two will be interested in helping out. New varieties of fruit. Oh, so that's Paimon's fruit game. Probably the pyro fungus, right? So what's the stronger? Floating Nemo fungus or Nemo slime? Children always ask when we teach them. True, true. Companion Cable Chronicles based on general real-world deductions. Children can build their own simulated adventure teams and then use them to battle each other. Simulated development, precisely. I mean, we cannot simply let children freely interact with real fungi, eremites, and such. You can spare time and come think about this. I'll be helping my research and getting valuable experience. Okay, okay, sure. You want to welcome? Okay. Just let me know when you want to give it a go. I guess like they've already had like a full Archon quest and a story quest, so they didn't think about trying to add more voiced stuff, which is good. So I don't have to do it. What is this? Why are there two of these? Not to mention he's very good with children? Question marks. Only I'm allowed to watch Darwish teaching children. You can watch him. Keck L. What are you on, girl? Is this too close for you? I did not admit. Thank you for your understanding. Alright, what's this? So you have the fruit stand and you have the what is Darwish? Companion Keeper Chronicles. Hajime no Yoka. Going to the rainforest. What is this? Nani kore? Let the Companion Keeper Chronicles begin. First, you need to rely on companion pieces to fight. Oh, okay. Okay, I recruited this guy. Call him into battle. Hey, they're just staring at my mushroom. Alright, we'll put him here. Our companion is not strong enough. As long as we have 3 identical companions, we're up to a maximum of 3. Oh no, he's 2-star. Okay. I can give him a stick. Is that what this is? Check species feature effects. Max HP increased by 20%. Okay. You have to leave things to your companions. Oh, I can sell them for money? Wait, what? Alright, there seems to be everything. Time for your grand adventure. Okay. Start battle. Aha! You guys are no match for my mushrooms. I knew the mushrooms will win, guys. This is just a tutorial. They made the tutorial pretty convoluted. It's just like put things down on the board, right? That's all we have to do. Can be enhanced? What is this? Speculation level effects. Rules. Stage review. What is this? There's too much to read, guys. There's too much to read. What the? Oh, we got secret treasures too. Interesting. The battles, oh, you will lose lives, so you don't die immediately. Okay. Wait, how do I get Setos? Invite character Setos. I need to reach 7,500. Okay. That's all I'm trying to do. Each time a random strategy, take 1 piece. Okay. We'll level up, I guess. Oh wait, does that use up my... Oh no, it doesn't use up my... Okay, it's just as long as you're collecting it. Whew! I thought I wasted it. Shrooms, I can't read. Okay, I just have to collect it. I can still use it and I'll still be able to get set those, so... Stage review, no records. Going to the rainforest. Okay, I don't understand. I thought we just already did this. I can't read. Yeah, I feel you, man. I can't read neither. I'm gonna get a quick drink. Okay. Obtain the following equipment based on speculation level effects. I got a sweet madame. Just as you as was a village elder strokes his white thinning beard and reminds you not to forget to chat with him before you go. What is this? I don't get what is this like a choose your own adventure game? Like what is this? He gestures for you to take some items. Obtain 2 random pieces of common equipment. Obtain 1 level. Ooh. I think we'll take a companion piece. It's like a roguelike. Okay. Ordinary skirmish. Defeat all opponents. Oh, I still have usable equipment, mate. Offensive. Healing effect save. I don't need that. Do I need to use this equipment? I don't have healing effects though, like, does it matter? Is this one-time use or can I use it as many times as I want? I guess that's the question. Easy. Continue onward. More skirmishes. Ooh. Ectomisaur seems pretty cool. I'm guessing I can move these guys slightly. It'll attack them from 2 sides. How about that? Oh, I need to use my equipment again. What is this? Max HP plus 100. Oh, give him. Guess this'll work. Aha, take that. I don't understand what's going on here, but I'll just keep playing until I get Fantastic Fungal Friends. What is this? Not a fair-haired young Aramite maid? Traveling with a fungal. Have we even seen an Aramite maid before? Is this a thing? I don't think we've seen an Aramite maid before, right? Aramite maid? She introduces her friends, they're very adorable names. Despite everything, they look one of them imposingly strong. Is there something I'd like to ask? Ask about the species features. One Piece replicators. Huh. What is this? What is species replicator? Oh, this guy is strong. Gotta be careful. What is a replicator? Replicate a design to produce a level 1 copy of the original piece. Oh. Interesting. Probably want more melee, I think. So let's get the Tanko Man. Okay, we're gonna surround him. Like this. And we're gonna probably gonna replicate this guy. Oh wait, it's only 1 use? Can I restart? Oh gosh. Because I can only do it. I guess I have to sell this guy now. Oh well. I should not have done that. Oh, I can't put so many units. So it's better if I get like multiple of one. Ah, I see, I see. Oh, that's sad. Okay, let's see. Maybe we don't need the tank command for now. What was this auto chest? This auto chest? I don't know what this is, but it's something for sure. I definitely didn't see that you only you're only allowed like 4, otherwise I would have used some other buff. In subsequent gain 3 free companion refreshes if it lasts for 3 turns. Just in your natural charm instead. I guess the refresh is pretty good. Yeah, we upgraded it. Clear to obtain secret treasure. Pyro has an advantage. Alright. Okay, we want Pyro, right? 1, 2. Oh, I can upgrade this guy. I don't need more coins though. If Pyro have an advantage, I will put more Pyro here. Should put the Cryo guy here too. I don't know how he decides this like max HP plus 30. Okay, let's put it. We'll give it to this Pyro guy. Hopefully that works out. Oh, this guy's really strong. Uh-oh. Whoa. Oh wow. Uh-oh. We might be goners here, guys. Why is this guy so strong? Alright, Iktomi Sor, you're the only one left. At least you are a 2-star like this guy is. Uh-oh. Not fair that he can't get frozen. What? He's not dead? No! He was dead! Not like this. Not like this. Okay, we got level 2. What is the challenge rewards, actually? I need to clear Act 1. Oh, okay. I need to clear Act 1. Okay, let's try this again. Do I start from like the beginning or do I start from where we left off? Oh no, we have to do this all over again? Oh no. Alright, we'll take coins this time. Not like this. Okay, we got this Pyro guy. This Cryo guy. Okay. That works. Maybe I'll just pick only fungi. Maybe that's the strategy. See Cryo and Anemo enemies. Let me just see what I have here. Maybe we'll just take one of these. Take that. Alright, we got this. Its trunk cradles a stirring pool of water. Your companions seem very interested in the orb-like mechanism that sits at the foot of this forest giant. The weather will be rainy for the next 5. Alright, wet is fine. Wet is pretty good for me, I think, actually. Oh, this is the deadly skirmish, not like this. I think we can freeze him though, at least. Right? See. Oh, we got healing. Oh, healing might be good actually. Let's run a healer. Alright, fungi, let's go. Aha, he's frozen. Heh, whoa, easy. I think because I have 4 fungi now, it's pretty strong. I think 2 random level 1 fungal pieces. Piece replicator. Yeah, let's trust in my natural charm instead. I don't need this one. The scam. Clear to obtain secret treasure. Okay. I need this guy to heal, I think. I use replicator. Alright, we'll level him up. Guess we could just buy this one, even if we can't use it for now. Come on, Ice, you can do it. Oh, my Hydro guy is getting damaged for some reason. Yeah, having 2 level 2s does help. Wait, my Hydro guy died. Does it mean that he dies and I can't use him anymore, or...? No, right? You can refresh a bit for free during... Before... Project will do 40% more damage. Ooh. I like this one though. Veneration of Life. Act 2, Deep Within the Mountains. Spot some unattended goods. Protect them from being destroyed until you enter any store. Oh, okay. Interesting. Protect them from being destroyed. Okay, we still only have 4, so I'm gonna refresh this one. We got a floating. Can I upgrade this to like level 3? Is it possible? Probably not, right? Hey, let's get our healer up. Attack plus 30. Okay, let's give this Cryo Man. Maybe we give this to this guy to tank. And then maybe instead of this guy, we would give it this. Oh, they're kind of spread out, and they're targeting the goods too. Let's take this guy out. Yeah, we'll try it like that. Is this guy going straight for the goods? No. Not like this. Protect the goods, my friends. Aha, he's frozen. Take that. Alright, we got him, we got him. Wait, do I select one or how does this work? What is this? Mercenaries box. Oh, that's cool. Maybe we take this one. We'll refresh this. Alright, a Nemo fungus, level up. What is this? Max HP plus 100, huh? Guess we'll just give it to one of these guys. Let's give it to Hydro Shroom. Oh man, that guy. That girl is doing a lot of damage. Nice. We're pretty strong. I wonder if I need to get level up to level 3 at some point. High chance to obtain 2, but if your scavenging fails, you enter combat. That's fine. Caught red-handed, no. You've been discovered, time to fight? Uh-oh. Not like this. Not like this, my friends. I wonder if I should get a Electro one at some point. Oh wait, they have 3 stars. Uh-oh. This is bad, guys. Uh-oh. There are 3 stars. Uh-oh. Whoa. I might not survive this, to be honest. Maybe I should have leveled up to 3 stars. At least we got that guy frozen. Alright, we got it, we got it. We got this, we got this. Oh my gosh, I need to level up to 3 stars then. There will be no more rainy weather. No, I needed the rainy weather to freeze them. Oh, this one's tough. I don't have any coins. It might still work though. Those guys at the side are probably like the most annoying ones, so maybe we do it like this. Oh, we should probably focus this guy. Gonna have it like that so they don't both get targeted. Oh my gosh. That's not good. I need my healers. At least that guy's frozen. Yeah. What are these? What is this ice thing? Are these like abilities I can use? That would be nice to use. Ooh, I got coins. I much needed those coins. Obtain 3 refreshes. Okay, let's go get more coins. I think it's super important. Yeah, I'm gonna need like... I got like 13 refreshes somehow, what the... Whirling Cryo, huh? Can only still do 4, unfortunately. I realize like recycling these actually is not too bad because you get the same amount of coins actually. So it's actually not a waste if to like recycle that. I think that's fine. We'll just want to make sure we sit these guys like that. Yeah, we froze them. Perfect. No! The guy's burning our loot. I think we just need more coins to level up. We got a lot of like refresh rolls. What is this? HP healing effect, nice. Can buy a variety of model equipment from the equipment shop. Okay. Model wooden whistle. Minus 40%. What is this? We'll take this one. Quality rate is 0. I think it's fine, the rest I don't really need. I want to keep my coins for like upgrades. Clear to obtain secret treasure. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Okay. Let's get Pyro Fungus. Hook. Alright, Pyro. I'll pick this up first and then refresh. See if we need Electro, probably not. Alright. Do we get cryo? Finally. Alright, level 3. Level 3 cryo. Let's go, let's go. Let's go level 3 cryo with this guy. Something like that, I think. Oh, I have still unused equipment. Oh, I have this one. Wait, I can use this one. I don't think I have to use it now, but I have some pretty good equipment now. Let's see. Let's give this guy this one. I can probably sell some of this equipment too. But I'm thinking about it. No, that guy's using a ranged attack. Uh-oh. I want to create a triple pyro next. I can get enough coins for like the triple pyro fungus. Oh boy, he's spinning. It's not good. Nice. Got him. The strategic placement is probably good here. Final trial phase head on. Oh, this is just an endless mode? Uh-oh. Maybe I should have saved more. Let's see. Electro is probably not gonna help. too much. Yes. Scrap. Hydro. Why can't I use those though? Why can't I use 1x? Why do I only have 4 slots? I wish I had more slots here. Oh, anyway. Put this here, I'm gonna put this here. That looks pretty strong. And we get a duplicate apiece too. No, that's all I can do, I think. We'll just go and see how we do. Oh, those guys are distracted and we can't beat them. Oh no, they are Nemo guys. These guys are stuck. The aggro is all wrong. Not like this. I should put them closer together so it doesn't become like this. Oh, I only have to defeat 12 though. I think we cleared quite a lot of fungi here. It's a good thing. Let's get a sizable reward here. Yay! Triple! Oh, what is this? Duelist Square. Okay. Make you duel. And we'll heal ya. Alright. What's this? Fungal species. Increase necessary for all deployed. No matter how many pieces of equipment are equipped. Is this a one-time? Maybe I'll give him this other one, which seems slightly better. Oh, it's only one? I can only use one of them? I think I'm winning. Gave him a good equipment, so... he has like a ton of HP. Why did they make me put my other guys though? Like, what's the point if there's only one? Yeah, we got it, we got it. Great duel. We're going pretty far this time. Face your foes in combat. I'm not scared, you guys. Defeat the attacking treasure hoarders. We'll go for Hydro Fungus here. We got another one of these. That's for all 8%. Okay. So this is a pretty good one. Let's give this guy the big one. And for this one, take away this one and we'll give him the book probably. Yeah, we should try to keep our mushrooms close so they don't like start doing random stuff that we don't want them to. Also, I realized this guy is the big one, so I guess we'll keep him frozen. Probably a good idea to keep him frozen that way. There we go. Oh, we have 5 fungi now. How do we have 5 fungi? Is that right? And we got another copy skill. Shadowy Crisis. Uh-oh. I think we'll go ahead and copy. Level this guy up. %40 damage bonus. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll go with this. Got big heals coming in too. Take that. Ooh, okay. 1 friendly piece falls. Probably don't need these, right? These don't seem like very strong, to be honest. Every time 1 friendly piece on the field falls. I don't like that. Well, we'll skip this. Pyro has an advantage, okay. Keep that in mind. Just looking for more Nemo boys. Nice. Okay, if I use this, I'll get level 3 Nemo boy. Alright. Now we probably got this. Spoof the Hydro guy there. See how this goes. Haha, he's frozen. Doing good damage. We got all level 3 of all of our fungi. Nice! Oh, so if you complete it, you get like 5,000? That's pretty cool. It's pretty neat. Can be enhanced, okay. Oh, like we cleared it all though, like we got all of it, or like how does this work? $7,500. Let's see if I can finish it up with this. Harvest field, harvest items. Oh, this is like the fruit matching game, right? Gather fruit. How do I go? Like, oh, okay, I click space. Nice. Eat tricolor jellies. That's my other goal here. Okay. Aha. Let's go. I'm getting a lot of fruit here. Let's see. Should probably do this one. Oh wait, this is completely wrong. Wait a second. I think the fact that you can go diagonally makes this a lot easier than it would have been otherwise. Okay. So if you get to 20, is that better? Objectives completed. You can end your gathering early. Nice. We'll just do one more. One more for the road. Oh, you get speculative records from this one too. Okay. Portrait Trail. Gather fruit and tricolor jellies. Okay, I see 2 jellies there. Oh, I think it will have to be the berries though. I don't think there's any other way. So only the berries connect. Oh no, I'm stuck. Wait, how come I can click more than one? Wait. I'm a bit confused here. How come I can connect, like, even fruits that are not the same? I'm very confused. Maybe I'm not understanding something right. Oh, wait. So when I eat the jelly, I can change the one I'm connected to. Oh, okay. Wait, this changes things a little bit. I didn't expect that to be a thing. So right now my jelly, I can change the jelly half into either berry or this one. So I don't have much choice right now, so change it to berry and then finish up here. Okay, this one's a bit sus. Let me just clear all the allergic nuts, I think. There's not much I can do here. Being stuck in the corner is slightly bad. Okay, let's see. So I can do this. Right. And connect my berries. Nice. Okay, so the jellies do help quite a bit. Okay, let's see here. Paimon gobble gobble. I guess she's eating a lot of fruits, that's a good thing. Yeah, I can end early. Nice. Harvest. I don't know what these are. I've never used these like special ones before. If you cannot chase the Diesel within 2 actions or the endpoint of a free bus, it will flee and reappear at random square. Punch will steal. Oh no, it will steal jelly. Okay, so we need to connect the jellies. These weasels away. Oh boy. I guess the first one is this guy. It's Kamaita. Oh wait. Is there a way I can connect all of the jellies actually? No, right? Because they're all stuck with this. These ones are stuck here. And these ones, this guy's stuck here. What is this? Remove fruit in the same row as the harvest. What does that even mean? Oh no, they stole my fruits. I can't get to that weasel, unfortunately. Well, actually I can if I do this. I want to end up like somewhere like not in the corner, so I'm gonna do it this way. Okay, we got all the thieves. I don't know what's going on. I'm just connecting El Keko. I don't know what's going on. I'm just like randomly clicking stuff and it's connecting. If it's connecting, that's a good thing. Okay, maybe I don't waste this right away. Probably do this first and then connect it. And now I have a lot of berries to collect. Yay, all objectives completed. Lush Fragrance Shaded. What is this? Oh no, more of these guys. Gotta chase away the weasels. Again. Let's see what's my best move here. Probably to chase away 2 of these weasels first, I guess. Okay. Can I get the remaining ones? That's a good question. Nope, can't start from this one because it's gonna... I need to start from... Yeah, I can't get to any other from here, so clearing these 3 is still the best, I think, that I can do. RIP. It's okay, I'm almost done clearing them out. This guy will steal this one, but I can probably get him next turn. Yep. Okay, 24. Nice, 28. Okay, let's see here. I can get to 16. I can get to 18 like this. Actually, if I restart. How do I get back? I do it like this first. Or even better, wait, I do it like this. Connect it downwards like this. Right? And then connect it upwards like this. And get 28.3, nice. Okay, this is better. Gives me more. And then if I do it Candy Crush time, yeah, this is like kinda Candy Crush, but also kinda not. I'm honestly not sure what this actually is. Now that I'm thinking about it. Oh man, I'm stuck. This one, I don't have any like very good moves here. They just don't line up very well. Unfortunately. Oh wait. I found something. If I go this way instead, I can reach this guy. Yeah, I'm still like stuck after all, unfortunately. It doesn't take me very far. But if I do it this way, I'm still not in a super good spot here because I'm next to the rock. But hopefully it's slightly better. Yeah, I still got 7 moves and I only need like 120. So I think we're good. I think we're pretty safe here. Actually, let me eke out a little bit more efficiency there. And I have a lot of these, but I'm not doing a super good job connecting them. Oh. Okay, I got to 23 somehow. Just by wiggling a little bit. Okay, I'm stuck now. Maybe not. Maybe I am. I am a little bit stuck now. Being in the corner is not super good. Let me just go this way. That will put me in a better spot. We grab these ones. Okay, perfect. Woohoo, we got everything. Okay. Exit and finalize. Perfect. Thorn-covered golden charity. Okay. Teeming thorns appear. They will cause grid square they are on to be impassable and non-selectable. Using this will remove teeming thorns. Gather henna berries. Oh, it's supposed to gather henna berries. Okay. Yeah, we cleared that. Okay. Oh no, I can't get there now because of this thing. No! Not like this. Mistakes were made. Man, it's because of this stupid block. should have blown this one up first. And wait, why are there so many thorns now? Not like this. Yeah, that jelly is very useless. It's in the middle of like literally nothing. I think what would be better is... No, that wouldn't be better either. But this one doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, I don't have much choice here. We'll just eat it. Gather as many henna berries. Do the thorns change every round or? Oh, at least I'll get a bunch of these. I wanna be in a better spot, so let me go this way instead. Oh wait, I'm not being efficient with this. Here we go. Okay, that's better. Okay, another 20 and I'm pretty good. I don't have a way out though, unfortunately. Because of this guy. I can't reach this gun, so it's not an option. No, that's not as good. It's okay, I'll just get 5 more. Hopefully I can get 5 more. Nice. Okay, that connects the 5 more. Smurfing indeed. Alright. Exit and finalize. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let's bond this one. Ooh, okay. Oh, we can clear all of them. Nice. Let me end up here. Yeah, we cleared all of them at once. No! They trapped me again. And the bombs. It's not good. I'm stuck here. There's no other way I can do this. Yeah, that didn't help much, to be honest. Let me blow up these ones. Alright, we got the other chicken nuts we need. No, stop trapping my fruits. Gosh dang it. That jelly looks tempting, but it doesn't actually help me get to anything else, so... just gonna pass it up, I think. Oh wait, this one might work actually. Perfect. Alright, we got it. Objective completed, nice. Exit and finalize, very nice. Alright, can we get our free setos now, my friends? The time for free setos? No. I need to collect 5,500 more. Wait. Didn't that one reward me with... Doesn't this reward me with speculative rewards though? Like if I claim 50 from here, don't I get... Yeah, see, I get it. Okay, wait.
皆さんがご無事で
Hold on. Why is this called war game? Is this a war game? So that's what, 250? 250. Wait, so I get 500, 500, 500. That's only 1,500 though. But that's not enough. Did I miss it? Am I missing something? Is there like another? Nope. $250, $250, $250, $250, $250, $250 times 6. It's only 500, 500, 5. That's only 1,500, right? Like 5,500 plus 1,500 is only 7,000, right? That doesn't take me to setos. I still have to wait another day. Ah, scammed. Got scammed. No. We can't get setos yet. It's fine. We'll wait. We don't need setos right now. Only it's still 14 days. Oh, we haven't done our test run. There's still our test runs. Okay, you're almost done already. No, I want to get setos. It's fine. Next week we'll do Visionary Imaginarium, alright, boys? We'll do Visionary Imaginarium for the first time ever for this account. Thetos will put us at 22 characters, which is exactly what we need for Visionary Imaginary. It'll be the first time we can do it, and it will be glorious. Also, Lihan, if you want to put your Skirk in it's a helper unit, that'd be great.
みんながそばにいてくれれば絆パーフェクト
Man, I really wish I had Rosaria, man.
水中部
In what? In kitchen, watching your phone and the whole time. No worries. Yeah. I really wish I had Rosaria, damn it. Rosaria is so good. So strong in melt team. It's fine though.
全力コール
我らが祝福あれ7号式モジュール話が通じないならどいてふっかけや吸引テスト開始反撃だやるわね守るために
Also, I wish I had Sucrose. Definitely wish I had Sucrose.
食らいなさい
No, having Sucrose would be really nice here.
みんながそばにいてくれれば傷なんて
All the 4-star clears using Sucrose, but meanwhile me like, where's my free Sucrose for you?
理想の風
Where is my free Sucrose, Toyo? Ooh, Dahlia, what is this? I should read his kit, right? Dahlia is a Hydra support character who can provide shields to protect his allies and increase their attack speed. Dahlia can use elemental skill to summon a sacramental shower to lift both opponents and allied targets into the air. What does that mean?
面白くなってきた
よう豆
Yeah, I don't know what it means, but
7号式モジュール安全
Chongyun is strong. I guess.
風神様の回って
I like Femini. Femini is my favorite. Physical carry, let's go. Physical prep. Is this? No, this Femini is not built right. Never mind.
超拡散形態吸引テスト開始
I was thinking he could have been physical, but he's definitely not physical. Femini. I think he's cryo Femini.
監波到来ケーレス
Oh, they did my Femini very dirty here.
救急に
Can I just see what they put him on? They put him on Blizzard Strayer? What is this bull?
6308式ユニット
Justice for Femini.
我を守る理想の風
What is this horseradish? They did my Femini dirty. Hey, Shinkaku. Alright, time to try out Shinkaku. It's been a while. Trying 2.0 character, let's go.
7号式モジュール踊りなさい立った
I did that wrong, I should have used Shenhe first.
いいでよ
I believe Shenhe is support.
吸引テスト開始や
Maybe not.
失礼
Bro forgot about Ayaka, indeed. Wait, why is Ayaka a trial character here, anyway?
神里流と魂よ天心直送踊りなさい
Let's go.
やや安全距離確認
This is really suffering from a 2.0 character syndrome.
命ずる
Alright, I finished with Shenhe at least. Honestly, like, they feel like not very good to play anymore. Ayaka's so clunky to play because of her, like you have to dash before you get her, like, infusion. It's like, it just feels so weird. Like, she needs so much, like, field time to do, like, not a lot of damage. Skirk is a cryo damage dealer. Let's go. This is too much text. Alright? Alright, Mihoyo, this is too much text. Just make a character simpler. Just be like, when you use your elemental skill, do big PP damage. When you use your elemental burst, do big PP damage. That's it. That's all you need. That's all we need, Mihoyo. I don't need any of this, right? Just I don't know what's going on, but I seem to be slaying this guy. Oh, is Xingqiu pretty good in a Skirk team as well? What the? Really? Oh, that guy got deleted. Holy. What in the world happened? I didn't even see the enemy appear, he just died. League of Legends tech, but yeah, I think Furina is the best right now. Let's go. Skirk is pretty nice to play. Like her animations are so smooth. Like just compare like Ayaka to like Skirk. Like not even damage, right? Not even damage. Just compare like the animation and like how smooth they feel to play. Like Skirk is so much smoother. You said you want my Skirk support, right? No. Yeah, I need a DPS Skirk, Leah. You don't need supports. You need a full DPS Skirk. I meant on the support thingy. No, only if you want, yeah, it's fine. It's you don't. I'm not forcing you to. Only if you want to. We're not gonna do Imaginarium today anyway. We have to wait for Setos to come up, which will be I think next time. So. Cause we can't do Visionary quite yet. We're like super close though, like we're hella close. We're hella close here. Let's condense resin. And then we need to use parametric today. Let's see, I think it'll be radishes. Should probably do berries. Radishes I can cook, but berries I can't.
自由になれ。
Perfect. Gets me my weekly mission done. Okay, let me just quickly check. Cat's tail, make sure I've done that one. Think I did. Man, TCG is so weird this time around, like I have no idea what's going on. Yep, we did it. Let's do 36 days on the other one, and we probably need to invite a bunch of characters. Oh, we got Silali, Mavika, and Chaska too. Okay. Perfect. Okay. There you go, alright. Yeah, so I think next week we'll pick up Imaginarium. You'll see that, like... I like how I'm standing on the book. The My Support cast. You see for performance prep. So I've already done like hard mode this cycle. And you'll see that I'm actually like 21. I need at least 22 characters to start the show. But once I get Setos, he's Electro, so we will be able to use Setos. And we'll do Visionary for the first time ever. I've never gotten the debut performance gift, so. And our goal is to get at least 9 Stella so we can get Sanctifying. Winner's queue in the... oh, this cryo guy, huh? So we need to figure out like how we're gonna beat these, but That's the idea here. I definitely want to leave Lisa for this and then Layla for this one. Layla will be needed for this one, so I want to save Layla for this, Lisa for this, and everything else it probably doesn't matter too much. But yeah, I think Skirk will be like super useful for like probably this one. If I can use Skirk for like this one and maybe this one as well, nah, I might be able to carry like these two, the other characters. But yeah, that will be the plan next week. But I think we're gonna call it here, guys. It's been a minute. I've been on Genshin like a ton today actually. I did story quest in the morning and then I've been live for 3 hours. Good night, bro. Yeah, thanks, Leanne. Thanks for hanging out. So the brushy earlier. And the Matrix who was here, thanks for the follow as well. We'll be back next week. But yeah. In the meantime, this has been a Saber stream. Take care. Hope you guys have a good night and a good rest of the week. We'll be back next week and we'll wrap it up the stream here. Thank you guys for hanging out. Appreciate you guys so much. And hope you guys have